If you ever use Facebook, Instagram, these kind of social media, you probably know what network effects are. Or if you ever use Uber, Lyft, the kind of service, you probably experience network effects. So let me just explain network effects a little bit. And today we're going through two different types of network effects. Very, very important to distinguish that, because one type is very important, another is just not valuable at all. So network effect is when more people use your service, then your product, your service become more valuable, because its value depending on how number of users that you have. For example, like social media, when more people join Facebook, the attraction of Facebook just increase exponentially, because you can interact with more people. If there's none of your friends on Facebook, there's definitely absolutely no point for you to join Facebook. So when there are 100 of your friends on Facebook, you will definitely want to join. And according to network theory, the number of nodes, if you increase the number of nodes, which is the number of your friends in this case, the connection between them will increase. Increasing exponentially. So this is kind of a network effects. Interactive network which is first type, interactive network, that you can interact from every node to every node, which is like every person in Facebook, they potentially will be interacting with each other. Okay, so another is a radial networks. The example for this is some like Waste Bank. Waste Bank is a bank, I think it's Waste Union. For the people in the foreign countries outside the US to transfer monies between each different countries. And usually the main use case is people transfer those immigrants when they are maybe working in the US, they transfer their money back to their home country. For example, they transfer back their money to Japan, and when they were in Japan, they transfer their money to US. So the United States become the central point of this network, and most of the other countries transfer their monies to the US. So their claims they have the most number of branches in the world, Western Union. But the problem is this network effect is not that valuable, because everyone transfer their money to the US, but very few can see very few people that transfer their money from Argentina to Japan. No, maybe there are some cases, but it's very rare. Most people use this. They are immigrants. They're working in the United States, and they transfer their money between their home country to the US. And the network connection between the foreign country outside the US among each other is very rare. So these kind of networks, most of them interact with one particular node, which is the US. So we call this radial network. And in this case, the number of nodes doesn't matter that much, because most of nodes, they don't interact with each other. So that's a radial network. And in this kind of network, it's just not as valuable as interactive networks. Like Facebook, social media, or Uber, two-sided, because every driver can interact with every customers, every users, and every users can interact with every drivers. This two-sided network. So there are a lot of different types of network. When you evaluate the network effects, this is the value of network effects. It's very important for you to know. Some network effects are valuable, some are not. So that's all I want to share with you today. Network effects, there are two types. In summary, radial networks, which are not that valuable, and another is interactive networks, which are very valuable. So that's all I want to share with you today. If you would like to receive more analysis about business, technology like this, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is my greatest encouragement to make more videos like this. And other than that, take care, and I will see you next time.